Gaming with friends? That's pretty good. Gaming with friends on the go? Even better. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 handheld multiplayer games. For this list, we'll be looking at games on handheld consoles as well as smart devices. But to keep it fair, we're only allowing one game per franchise. Number 10, Advance Wars. Did you ever want to blow up your friends by land, sea, and air? Well, you certainly get the option to in Advance Wars. This turn-based tactical Game Boy Advance game lets players command armies at the press of a button. Different types of units have unique abilities for dealing with different types of enemies, and you must also deal with the varying weather and terrain. Not only does Advance Wars support multiplayer via link cable, but it also includes a single system multiplayer mode, meaning at the bare minimum, only one game and one system are needed for 4 players to wage war. Number 9, Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy. Square Enix pulls a Smash Bros. To bring all of its best Final Fantasy characters into this over-the-top fighting game series. You're gone! A prequel to 2009's entry, Dissidia Duodecim introduces more characters, attacks, items, and even assists, which allow you to call in another character briefly to execute an attack. Supporting both local and online fights makes this one excellent way to kill time when you're away from home. Who doesn't want a little Tifa on the go?
Sorry, but girls gotta ask.
Number 8, Space Team.
So yeah, it's on your... Oh shit. Feed livestock.
Developed by an ex-BioWare employee, Space Team is half fun party game and half, oh my god, we're all gonna die. You and other astronauts must work together to control a spacecraft careening across the galaxy.
Disengage the fuse box.
Each player has specific buttons, knobs, and levers that he or she must monitor. The twist is that you are given the directions to someone else's controls.
Engage digital volt bit. Oh, that's me.
The game can become a frantic shouting match of technobabble, as everyone tries to stop the ship from exploding. Well, how well do you work with others under pressure? Space Team is here to test that.
That was intense.
You know, we played for 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Wow, that felt like...
Number 7, Modern Combat 4, 0 Hour. Are you in constant need of a Call of Duty fix? Well, Modern Combat 4 0 Hour has all the guns, attachments, and kill streaks that shooter fans have come to expect, plus a multitude of stages and modes to set it apart from its console brethren. One of the standout features of 0 Hour is its gorgeous HD graphics, which sport some serious polish for an app game. Why spend $60 on a console shooter when a portable version is available for just a few bucks? 0 Hour will probably make you miss your bus stop, and you probably won't care.
They're going to take Alpha!
Number 6, The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. The Game Boy Advance hadn't been out for very long before players were treated to a remake of the Super Nintendo classic, A Link to the Past. The biggest surprise wasn't the improved graphics or newfound portability. It was a brand new mode called 4 Swords, which allowed up to 4 players to take on unique dungeons. Adding multiplayer to Zelda was a huge innovation for the time. Of course, this poses the question, do you work with your friends to slay the monsters and solve the puzzles, or do you just hoard all of the rupees for yourself? 2015's Triforce Heroes updated the co-op formula, but with only 3 links and no 2-player adventure option, come on, really Nintendo? Number 5, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. For years, Smash players had been yearning to take Nintendo's fast-paced, mascot-filled fighter on the go. Luckily, the latest installment delivered just that. Separating itself from the Wii U version with exclusive modes and stages, Super Smash Bros. 4 3DS takes everything you love about the 4-player brawler and shrinks it down onto a portable screen. With over 55 characters and both local and online modes, you'll find just about any excuse to settle it in Smash.
Time to change things!
Number 4, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. fourth installment in Capcom's popular Monster Hunter series takes its big battles to the small screen. With so many quests to complete, weapons to craft, and monsters to topple, this installment provides enough gameplay to reach well over the 100-hour mark. Groups of up to 4 friends or strangers online can traverse the prehistoric Monster Hunter world to slay the Goliath beasts that inhabit it. You'll be climbing, slashing, and hanging on for dear life as these colossal foes try to pound you into the dust. So, it's always best to bring backup. Number 3, Mario Kart 7. The classic Mario Kart formula is here and running at a silky smooth 60 frames per second. Though the DS iteration of Mario Kart may have brought online racing to the series for the first time, 7 is an overall more refined game, plus its servers are still up. This game introduced air and sea portions to the races, which let players glide and swim past their opponents during certain sections. Online races and battles connect seamlessly and will usually get you into the action in no time. We gotta warn you though, cursing out the blue shell in public may cause excessive staring. Number 2, Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. Looking for an accessible yet intense card battling game on the go? Look no further than Blizzard's Hearthstone. In this game, cards fall under different class categories based off Warcraft lore. The rules are straightforward and easy to implement. The fun comes in the strategy, mind games, and tiny level of chance, while the visual and sound effects keep the game an engaging experience. The level of charm here cannot be denied. You'll spend hours just building the right deck, and did we mention it's free to play and available for most smart devices? Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Go swimming and dive for treasure. Play games together to win medals, then pick up some souvenirs before you head home.
Number 1, Pokemon series. Admit it, this is the game that convinced you to buy a link cable back in the day, or got you to ask your parents for one. The main series Pokemon games were designed from the very beginning with multiplayer in mind. With over 720 unique creatures to date, trading has never been more of a necessity. Luckily, the introduction of online to the series in 2007 made this endeavor much easier. Battling is a perfect example of a mechanic that can be easy for new players to pick up and deep enough for hardcore players to spend hours perfecting. The motto still stays relevant after all these years. Gotta catch 'em all. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite handheld multiplayer game? For more informative top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.